Hello, my dear students. I welcome you all for today's lecture. We are doing surface area volume and we are starting with exercise 13.3. So when it comes to 13.3, now we are going to start with a new structure. We have finished with, sorry, my dear students. Yeah, we have finished with the cuboid, cube and cylinder. Okay, my dear students. So this we have finished with. If I go to write it in a proper format, I don't know whether I will be able to make it. But when it comes to the lateral surface areas, when we talk about cuboid, then it is basically 2h into L plus B. When it comes to the lateral surface area or the vertical surface areas of cube, then it is 4L square. Similarly, when it is lateral surface area of a cylinder, then it is 2 pi r h. You are talking about the lateral surface area of a cylinder is nothing but the curved surface area of the cylinder. And now when we talk about a cone, now we are going to deal with a cone. When it comes to a cone has what all types of surface areas? See, when it comes to the lateral surface area of a cone, it is going to be like that. This is the lateral surface area of a cone and this is nothing but a curved surface area. Curved surface area of a cone is basically lateral surface area, which is nothing but curved surface area of a cone is basically pi r L. Now what are the dimensions over here? When it comes to dimensions of a cone always has a radius of that one circular part. It will have one circular part. It will depend on how it is standing, circular opening, and then it has a vertical height which is coming directly like this. This is called as h. It has got two heights. One is this slant height. Vertical height is denoted by h and slant height is denoted by L. So the curved surface area of a cone is pi r L. This L is needed over here. Okay. Now when we talk about total surface area, so definitely total surface area is basically going to involve the curved surface area plus the surface area of this face, which is a circle. That will be area of circular face. That will make total surface area. Curved surface area, we know it is pi r L and circular face is going to be pi r square. So we take out pi r as a common factor and then we get pi r into r plus L. This is the total surface area of a cone. One more thing we have to know, my dear students, that if we consider this is r, this is h and this is L. So we know that here if we apply a Pythagoras theorem, L square is equal to r square plus h square and square root of this. These three formulas we have to know when we are going to deal with cone, especially the surface area of a cone. Lateral surface area, total surface area, and that's all. So now let's start with the exercise. Question number 1. Diameter of the base of a cone is 10.5 centimeter. So here when it comes to the cone, they have just given a cone. Diameter is equal to 10.5 centimeter. Therefore radius will be 10.5 divided by 2. 2 5 is 5.25 centimeter will be the radius of the cone. Slant height L is equal to 10 centimeter. Find its curved surface area. Now we know the curved surface area of cone formula is pi r L. That will make 22 upon 7. R is 5.25. L is 10. So we can do one thing. We can go and remove the decimal place from here upon 100 into 10. 10 tens are 100. 49, 50, 50 and 50. Yes, this is divisible. 7, 7s are 49, 7, 5s are 35. So I get what over here? 22 into 75. So this will make 75 into 22. 75 into 22. 2 5s are 10 to 150. Again 150. This will give me 1650. So this will be 1650 centimeter square. But one thing is there, upon 10. This 0 will get cut. I will get 165 centimeter square. This upon 10. Therefore, curved surface area of cone is equal to 165 centimeter square. So that's why we have got it 165 centimeter square. And now we proceed to the next question. Second question. The second question asks us to do what? Find the total surface area of a cone if its slant height. Now again, when it comes to cone, they have given slant height is 21 meters. Diameter they have told is 24 meter. Therefore, radius will be 24 upon 2, 12 meter. They are asking us to find total surface area of cone. By formula we have found it to be pi r L pi r into r plus L, pi r into r plus L, pi r into r plus L. This is the total surface area of a cone. We know by formula, this is the formula for total surface area of a cone. Therefore, total surface area of our cone will be equal to 22 upon 7. R is 12. Again, this R is 12 plus L is 21. Fine. So, this becomes 22 upon 7 into 12 into 21, 31, 32, 33. Now, my dear students, we just have to multiply this 22 into 12 into 33. 22 into 12 this will give me 264, and then again into 33. 3 4s are 12, 3 6s are 18, 19, 3 2s are 6, 7. Again 7, 9, 2. I will get 2, 9, 10, 11, 17, 8, 7, 1, 2. This will be 8, 7, 1, 2 divided by 7. 8, 7, 1, 2 divided by 7. 8, 7, 1, 2 divided by 7. 7 1s are 7. 1 stays. This 7 comes down. 7 2s are 14. 3. 1 comes down. 7 4s are 28. 29, 30, 31. 2 comes down. Again 4s are 28. 3 0. Again 4s are, and then 2s are 1 2 4 4 point 42. 1 2 4 4.42. Actually, I must have read while doing the division. Let me once again confirm. 8 7 1 2. 7 1s are 7. 1 stays. 1 7 comes down. 7 2s are 14. 3 1 comes down. 4s are 28. 29 30 31. 3 2 comes down. 7 4s are 28. 29 30 31 32. 4 comes down. 7 5s are 35. 5 comes down. 7s are 1 2 4 4.57 meter square. This is the total surface area of cone is equal to 1 2 4 4.57 meter square. Okay, my dear students, so with this we go to question number 3 now. Question number 3, curved surface area of a cone is 308 centimeter square. This is given. Curved surface area of cone is given to us 308 centimeter square. Slant height L is equal to 14 centimeter. Find the radius of its base. To find the radius of the base, finding radius of base. Now basically we should know, for finding the curved surface area of a cone, the formula for curved surface area of a cone is pi r L. Here curved surface area we know pi L also we know, that is all, more than sufficient. So by formula we know curved surface area of cone is equal to pi RL. And here we know curved surface area is given to us 308, 22 upon 7. R we have to calculate, L is equal to 14. 7 2s are 14. Now 308. This 22 will also come and divide over here. 2 also will come and divide over here. Then I will get the value of R. 2 1s are 2, 5s are 10, 4s are 11, 2s are 11, 1s are 11, 4s are, and then I will get 7. So I get R is equal to 7 centimeter. This is the radius of the cone is equal to 7 centimeter. So now next part of the question, what is the next part? They have told total surface area of a cone. Third we have to find, second we have to find finding total surface area of cone. So if I have to find total surface area of a cone, I know the formula for total surface area of cone is pi r into r plus L. This is the formula. So this is 22 upon 7. R is 7 I have got. 7 plus L is 14. So now this I can definitely cancel. 22 into 7 plus 4, 21. So this will give me 22 into 21. Oh yeah. 462. That will be the answer. 462 centimeter square. This is total surface area of cone. Okay, my dear students. So with this I go to question number 4 now. Question number 4. Here they are telling a conical tent is 10 meter high and radius of its base is 24 meter. So now this is done. See here, it is a conical tent. 10 meter high means the height is going to be 10 meter and radius of its base is 24 meter. Find the slant height of the cone. Now this is very simple. Now for conical tent, dimensions are what? Height is equal to 10 meter, this is given, and R is equal to 24 meter is given. Now we know L square is going to be R square plus H square. This is there. So when I go to find L, slant height means L. This will be 24 square plus 10 square. Okay. So L square, 24 square. Actually it is going to be 576 or something. 4 to the 8, 9. 2 4 the 8, 2 to the 4. 6, 16, 17, 576. So this is going to be 576 plus 100, and then I have to take the square root of this. L square, if I add this, it is going to be 676 and then the square root of this. So L square 676. Now it is going to be anywhere between 25 and 30. If I take the square of 26, 6 6 are 36, so 12, 13, 15. 2 6 are 12, 2 to the 4, 5, 6, 7, 676, yes. So this is going to be equal to, L is equal to 26 centimeter. Therefore I have got the value of the slant height. Slant height is 26 centimeter. And now I go to find cost of canvas required to make the tent. If the cost of 1 meter square is just rupees 70. So when this tent is that, usually we know when it is a tent, then on the ground we normally don't have the tent. So basically we are going to find the curved surface area of the tent. So finding the cost of tent. So here we know curved surface area of cone. Formula is pi RL. Therefore curved surface area of conical tent will be equal to, again, pi RL. That will be equal to 22 upon 7. R is 24. L is 26. So this is not going to divide anyway. So I will have to multiply this. Okay, this is the, I should, but what are they asking me to find the cost of the, I'll do one thing, my dear student. This is the, because I just have a feeling, let me see what is the 10, 70 is there. See, the cost of canvas is 70 per meter. So 70 will be divided by 7. So it is going to be this many meter square. Now let this be over here. Now what I will tell, rate of cloth of tent is rupees 70 per meter square. Therefore, cost of cloth of tent will be what? 70 per meter square. 70, how many meter squares are there? 22 upon 7 into 24 into 26. This now it is going to be multiplied. So you can now easily find 10 into 22 into 24 into 26. If I go to find this, of course, 22 into 24, 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 8, 5 28, 22 into 24 into 26, 6 8s are 48, 6 2s are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 6 5s are 31, 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 5, 2 5s are 10, 8, 7, 3, 1 3 7 2 8, and into one more 0. So that is equal to, the cost of tent is going to be rupees 137,280. This is going to be the cost of the tent. Okay, my dear students. So with this we have finished question number 4, and now we can proceed to question number 5. It's all simple. What length of tarpaulin 3 meter wide will be required to make conical tent? See, there is a tarpaulin. What are they trying to? This is a tarpaulin 3 meter wide. This is 3 meter wide. What length will be required to make a conical tent? Now there is a conical tent of height 8 meter, base radius 6 meter. If this is there, then what should be the length of this? Now see, assume that the extra length of material that will be required for stitching the margins and wastage in cutting is approximately 20 centimeter. Okay. Means what they are telling is that, see, try to understand. There is a tarpaulin over here. Now what happens, whatever is the curved surface area of this tent, actually it is built from this tarpaulin. So whatever is the curved surface area of this tent will be actually equal to the area of this tarpaulin cloth. Tarpaulin cloth means it is basically a long cloth which is just 3 meter wide. This is definite. And how much? It is just like, my dear students, when you go to, I don't know whether you have practiced it, going to buy a cloth for your trousers or for your shirt, then usually they have a roll of the cloth. Then depending on your height, your measurement that you require a cloth, they will decide the length of this cloth which is coming out of the roll. So accordingly they will cut it, and then that cloth is given to you. Then you go and stitch trousers for you or whatever the garment that you are going to stitch. So here this tent is there. The tent area, curved surface area of the tent you will get. This curved surface area is going to be the area of the cloth. But area of this cloth is basically, this is a rectangular cloth. It is going to be length into breadth. Out of this breadth is known to you. Substitute the breadth, curved surface area is known, and you will get the length of the cloth. Okay, but the length of the cloth is going to be 2 centimeter. They have taken extra from here. Okay, this is going to be the length of the cloth. So extra length of the cloth will be 2 centimeter, which actually we will have to again convert it to 2 centimeter or 20 centimeter, sorry. This is 20 centimeter. So proceeding in the same way, my dear students, conical tent. Try to understand the question. Dimensions of that we'll have to take first. Dimensions of that, h is equal to 8 meter, radius is equal to 6 meter. Okay, so we will require, because we have to find the curved surface area, the formula for curved surface area is pi r L. So I will have to find L square. L is equal to r square plus h square, square root of this. L is equal to r square 6 square plus 8 square. L is equal to 36 plus 64, square root of this. L is equal to 100 and then square root of this. L is equal to 10 meters. This is how you have got L. Therefore, now curved surface area of cone is equal to pi r L. Therefore, curved surface area of conical tent will be pi r L, but pi they have told it to be taken as 3.14, r is equal to 6 and L is equal to 10. So if I multiply this, I will get 6 4s are 24, 6 1s are 6 7 8, 6 3s are 18, 2 decimal places, 1 0 is there. This will make it to be 188.4 meter square. Now try to understand, this is the curved surface area of conical tent is equal to 188.4 meter square. Try to understand this, what they have told tarpaulin. Now this is basically area of tarpaulin is equal to curved surface area of conical tent, which is equal to 188.4 meter square. But area of tarpaulin is length into breadth, because I told you it is a rectangular area, it is a rectangle basically. So it is going to be length into breadth is equal to 188.4. I know the breadth is going to be 3. They have given it to be 3, therefore length is equal to 188.4 upon 3. Yes, this is getting divided. 3 6 are 18, 3 6 are 18, 16 17 18 19 20 20. This is right. 3 6 are 18. Oh, sorry. 3 6 are 18, 3 2s are 6 7 8, 8s are 24. So that is going to be 62.8 meters is going to be the length. This is going to be 62.8 meters is the length of the cloth. But then they are telling approximately 20 centimeter. Therefore, the extra cloth needed is of length equal to 20 centimeter. That is equal to 20 upon 100, 0.2 meters. Therefore, the total length of tarpaulin cloth is equal to 62.8 plus 0.2, 63 meters. Okay, so this is done, 63 meters. So like this is going to be the length of the cloth. Okay, my dear students, so with this we have finished with question number 5. Now we have to think about the question number 6. The slant height and base diameter of conical tomb are 25 meter and 14 meter. So this is basically a conical tomb. Usually a tomb can be of any shape. It can be a hemisphere, it can be a conical shaped also. Slant height and base diameter. Slant height is 25 meter and base diameter is that means the radius is going to be 7 meter, 25 meter and 7 meter respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing its curved surface area at the rate of rupees 210 per 100 meter square. This is where we have to be very careful. 210 per 100 meter square. Rest all is very simple, my dear students. You just have to find the curved surface area. Now here when we go to find the conical tomb, Dimensions are what? L is equal to 25 meter, R is equal to, they have given you D is equal to 14 meter, therefore R is equal to 7 meter. Now curved surface area of cone is equal to pi RL, therefore curved surface area of conical tomb is equal to again pi RL, 22 upon 7, na? It's not written, it's equal 22 upon 7 into R is 7, L is 25, 7 मर गया, 22 into 25. So this will give me this is basically what now? 22 into 25. 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 11, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 0. This is going to be the yes, right. This is going to be the 550 meter square is the curved surface area of conical tomb. That is basically the surface area of whitewashing. Now they have told rate of whitewashing the tomb is equal to what? Rupees 210 per 100 meter square. Now what you have to do over here, my dear students? See, rupees is so and so and area is so and so. There are two things, rupees and area. 210 rupees for 100 meter square. So how much rupees for 550 meter square? If I cross multiply, it will be 210 into 550, right? This will go and multiply over there, this will go and multiply over there, upon 100 will be x. X into 100, so 100 will go and divide. Therefore, cost of whitewashing the tomb will be equal to 210 into 540 upon 100. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. You get 21 into 55. Okay, this will give me what? Five ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. That will give me 1155. That is equal to rupees 1155. This is the cost of whitewashing the curved surface area. So the next question is question number 7. In this question, a joker's cap is in the form of a right circular cone. Here they are telling it's a joker's cap in the form of a right circular cone of base radius 7 centimeter. Okay, so this is supposing a joker's cap, right circular cone, base radius 7 centimeter and height is 24 centimeter. This is 24 centimeter. Find the area of sheet required to make 10 such caps. So of course the cap, when we make this cap, we have to get the curved surface area of this cap. That much sheet will be required for making one cap. To make 10 such caps, you will require 10 such sheets. Multiply by 10. Now actually speaking, you only have to first to take care of the units, whether the units are same. Then conical cap. Dimensions. What are the dimensions of this? R is equal to 7 centimeter. Height is equal to 24 centimeter. So now you will tell curved surface area of cone is basically equal to pi RL. So we will require to find L first. L is equal to R square plus H square, and then you have to take the root of that. So that will be equal to R square is 7 square plus 24 square. Now we know this 7 square is going to be 49 24 square is actually 576. Okay, and then we have to take root of this. Okay, so this will be equal to root 625, which will be equal to 25. Therefore L is equal to 25 centimeter is what we will get. So we have found R and L, and now we can therefore curved surface area of conical cap will be still pi RL. Pi we can take as, actually we can write it over here itself. Curved surface area of conical cap is this. Therefore curved surface area of 10 conical caps will be 10 into pi RL, which will be equal to 10 into, this is 22 upon 7 into R is 7 into L is, we have got 25. So 7 से 7 मर गया. We get 22 into 250 we have to do first. 22 into 250. So 22 into 25. So this will give you 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 11, 44, 550. 550. This will be 5500 centimeter square. This much amount of, this is the curved surface area of 10 conical caps. Therefore what we get is, find the area of sheet required. Therefore area of sheet required to make 10 caps is equal to centimeter square. Okay, with this we have finished with question number 7. Now we proceed to question number 8, which is the last question. Here they have told a bus stop is barricaded from the remaining part of the road by using 50 hollow cones made of recycled cardboard. So you may understand now, supposing if there is a road anywhere, this is the full road and there is a bus stop over here on the road. You must have seen, if there is a bus stop over here anywhere on the road, and if supposing this is the road, now this bus stop is supposed to be barricaded. Barricaded means actually it is supposed to be separated. So what they normally do is that they are making use of cones to barricade this road. Like this, they will be using some cones to just cut the bus stop from the rest of the road. To do this, they are telling that they have used 50 hollow cones. Okay, so here cones dimensions, they have actually 50 hollow cones. So when we are talking about each cone, dimension of each cone, the base diameter is equal to, they have told 40 centimeter. Therefore R is equal to 20 centimeter. 40 upon 2 will give you 20 centimeter will be the R, and height is equal to this. For 20 centimeter you will have to again convert it to meter, because height is equal to 1 meter. If the outer side of the cone, each cone is to be painted and cost of painting is 12 per meter square. So the rate of painting is given as 12 per meter square. So here it is better we convert this into meter. So 20 centimeter we will have to divide this by 100. It will be 0.2 meters. Height is equal to 1 meter. Okay. What will be the cost of painting all these cones? So basically what we have to understand, that what is the curved surface area of one cone, then we will have to find the curved surface area of 50 cones. That is the area, means curved surface area of each cone multiplied by 50. That will give you the total curved surface area that we have got. So to find curved surface area, we know with the formula is pi r L. So we will require to find L. L is equal to r square plus h square and square root of this. R is 0.2 square plus 1 square, and then we take the square root of this. 0.2 into 0.2 is going to be 0.04 plus 1 square root of this. This is going to give you root of 1.04. If I add these two, 1.04, and the value of root 1.04 is given in your question 1.02. Therefore L is equal to 1.02 meters. So like this you have got L is equal to 1.02, and now you can use the formula for curved surface area of cone is actually equal to pi r L. This is the formula for curved surface area of a cone. This is the formula that you are going to use. Therefore curved surface area of each cone is equal to pi r L. Like this you have got 50 cones. Therefore curved surface area of 50 cones is equal to 50 into pi into r into L. So here we have to start now substitution. 50 into pi is going to be 3.14, that is given to you. R is 0.2, L is 1.02. We have to do the multiplication of this, and then in the final we can give the. Now to do the multiplication of the same, 50 into 3.14. So let's proceed. 50 into 3. Actually we will take care of the decimal at the end. 50 into 314 into 10 into 102. Okay, 314. Decimals we can consider at the end. So if I multiply this first, what do I get? 314 into 50. First is 0, 5, 4 is 20, 5 in the 5, 6, 7, 5, 3 is 15. 15700 is your answer. 15700 is the answer for this. Multiplied by 2 will give you 200, 200, 2 7s are 14, 2 5s are 10, 11, 2 1s are 2, 3. 31400 is the answer for this. Now again we will do 31400. So actually 00 also, my dear students, you have to be careful. 00 we can add in the end. 314 multiplied by 102. 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. This is going to give you 0 anyhow. 1 4s are 4, 1 1s are 1, 1 3s are 3. 8, 2, 2, 3 2 0 2 8, and then double zeros are there. So if I have, this is the what actually speaking is the multiplication that I have got, and now I can consider the decimals. How many decimals? 2 decimals over here, plus 1 over here, 3 decimals, plus 1 over 2 over here, 5 decimal places. So you get here 1 2 3 4 5. This is going to be our answer, 32.028. In the end 00 is there, it's of no use. So this will be equal to 32.028 meter square is the curved surface area of 50 cones. Now cost of painting, actually rate of painting is equal to rupees 12 per meter square. Therefore cost of painting 50 cones is equal to 12 into this 32.028. So this, if I go to multiply, what do I get over here? 32.028. Again decimal is not needed, we can consider it in the end. 32028 into 12. 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 5, 2 0s are 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. 8 2 0 2 3, 6 8 9 10 11 12 13, 3 4 8 3 8 4 3 3 6, 3 decimal places. So this will be equal to 384.336. This can be our answer, but of course we require 2 decimal places over here because the third decimal place is bigger than 5. Even if it is 5, then also this will increase by 1. That is equal to 384.34 rupees. this is going to be the cost of painting. Okay, my dear students. So with this, actually we have finished the exercise 13.3, and now we can proceed further. I stop over here and come soon to solve our next exercise. Okay, my dear students, take care, stay home, stay safe, and most importantly, stay happy. Love you all, my dear students. Bye.